And we are here with part 3 of how to attract people to your business. All right. Now, this was a 3-part series. We did part 1 on Tuesday. Catch it if you haven't caught it. We did part 2 on Wednesday, and now we on to part 3. All right. So what we've covered already, we covered that you can attract people using value. And we covered that you can attract people using your story, right? So today we're going to talk about the last method right here, the last tip that I have for you on how you can attract people to your business so you can start making sales, right? So, I mean, put down in the comments, is that what you want? Right? You want to start getting some leads so you can make some sales, right? Put down in the comments, say, yes, that's me, D. If that's you and you want to get more sales in your business, put that down in the comments, say, yes, that's me, D. All right? Because if y'all want to make more money, then, you know, y'all on the wrong live. Get off, right? For real. Okay? All right. So today what we're going to talk about is a method that I actually had to learn. Well, all this stuff I had to learn. Okay. But I had to learn, and I had to, you know, keep working at it and tweaking it, right? And I still be tweaking it. Well, let me put it to you like this. If you're in your network marketing business, right? And let's say you sell, I don't know, you might sell marketing training or whatever, right? Or maybe you got a biz op, or maybe you sell health and wellness stuff, right? And have you ever felt like everybody is selling the same thing? Let's say you have a health and wellness supplement, right? And you feel like everybody is selling like, oh man, goodness gracious, everywhere I look, people are promoting that shake, for example, right? You're like, man, you know, how can I stand out? Have you ever felt like that? What's going on, Shamika? What's up, sis? Have you ever felt like that? Put it in comments, let me know. Have you ever felt like that? Like everybody is selling the same thing? You know, I've actually seen people comment on posts, you know, but like, especially in this one biz op that I'm in, you know, people be like, well, man, you know, a lot of people are making money, but it seems like, you know, I'm late to the party. So, you know, I don't know if I should join now because, you know, maybe it's run its course and maybe I won't make money because everybody else made all the money, right? You know why people say stuff like that? Because they don't understand this, what I'm about to teach you guys today. Okay. This right here is about you changing yourself from being a commodity, right, to creating what we call an irresistible offer. Okay. Now, of course, we're going to give you some examples. So even though you may have heard this term before, right, I want you to stay tuned, right? Because y'all already know that when I'm coming to y'all to bring y'all the clarity on it. Right? It's not just the same old, and you're like, oh yeah, I heard it. I know that, man. To make my offer really good. Right? And then you go out and do nothing because you literally didn't understand and you got off the live too soon. Okay. All right. So y'all definitely make sure y'all stick with me. All right. Shamika says yes, exactly, Shamika. So let's start this way. Let me know in the comments, what are some of the products that you guys promote? Okay. Like you don't have to say the company name, but like, tell me the actual product. Like for me, I'll start off so that way y'all get an idea of what I'm talking about, right? One of the products I promote is a affiliate marketing platform that allows people to, you know, kind of get some bits and pieces of information if they want to do affiliate marketing. And then it has a biz outside where people can make, you know, 100% commission. That's one of the products that I promote, right? That I offer to people, one in my toolbox, right? Okay. Another product that I offer to people is a funnel builder, right? That allows people to, you know, be able to create funnels so that they can sell their stuff, right? That's another product that I offer, one in my toolbox, right? Okay, so what type of products do you guys promote? Put down in the comments what type of products, like the product itself, right? Not the company name, okay? Put that down in the comments. Because as we're talking about an irresistible offer, I want you guys to understand what it means. So once you understand, like by the end of this live, the whole goal is for you guys to have clarity so that you can start doing it. Like literally when I be up here talking, it's not to just yammer on and hear myself talk. Hell, I know the info, right? It is to help you guys gain clarity so you can literally start doing it now. Okay. So you can take action in your business now. Okay. So, okay. All right. So what we got right here, we have, Shamika said, Forex mentoring. All right. So that is teaching people how to trade, you know, do Forex trading. That's one of the products that she has in her toolbox, right? Now, Shamika and everybody, when we're talking about the Forex mentoring, first, what people will be talking about or promoting, they'll be like, hey, you know, you join my Forex mentoring thing, right? You join with me, and buy this product, this training product, and you're going to learn to you're going to learn to trade forex. You're going to learn the pulses or signals, I think it's called. You're going to learn the signals. You're going to learn this stuff, all this stuff you're going to learn, right? And it's like awesome. And the only difference between Shamika, the only difference between your thing and the next person who's selling the thing is that maybe yours offers more signal training, right, than the other one, right? So now you're trying to compare, like, well, my forex mentoring training is better because we give you more information on the signals, and we have a back office with training modules, and that one only has a back office with one training module, so ours is better, blah, 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 right? So you're trying to compare commodities. Then when you're out there marketing, and there's other people who are also marketing forex mentoring, right? And let's say they're marketing the same one. Let's say your forex mentoring product is called AB Mentoring, for example. Okay, let's say it's called AB Mentoring. Now, here you are, Shamika. You have AB Mentoring that you would like to offer to people because you feel passionate about it. You love it, right? And then here I am. I'm also offering AB Mentoring product, right? Because I feel passionate about it. I love it. So what's the reason? What's the reason, Shamika, that they should buy it from you versus this other person? Like, versus me. Like, why should they buy it from you versus me? Like, why? Tell me, like, in the comments, Shamika, why should they get it from you instead of me? Right? Put it in the comments. Anybody, as you watch it, put it in the comments. Why should y'all buy it from Shamika versus me? Now, as you guys are putting this in the comments, let me go ahead and give you some things that are probably coming across your mind first. And then we're going to get into some things that's going to allow you to think a little bit on a deeper level, so you get to more into the psychology of how it really works. So the first thing you're going to think about is, well, I'm going to buy it from Shamika because I see Shamika on my timeline, and, Shamika seems cool. And I don't see you on my timeline, D, so I don't know if you're cool. So Shamika's cool, right? Wrong. This, like, literally, you being cool, right, is not having people whip out their credit card to buy it from you over me. True story. Let me tell you a true story real quick, right? And then we're going to get into what we need to do with Shamika's offer. Last night, I was scrolling down Facebook a little bit, right, before going to bed, right? And actually, I was in the bed scrolling down Facebook, but anyhow, on my phone. And an offer came through on my newsfeed, right? An offer came through to buy something, right? Now, I had never seen this particular person, this lady before, down my newsfeed, right? But it was something that came down my newsfeed. And it was a product to buy. And so I stopped and I read it. And I'm like, this sounds interesting. So then I clicked the link to see, what all you get. And I'm looking and I'm reading it, right? And this woman had stack after stack. It's like, you're going to get this, right? And then it's like, and you're going to get all of this that's valued at this and this and this and this, right? And you're going to get all of this for this, right? So I didn't even stop at that button, right? That's the pay button, right? And it wasn't a high price, but that was the pay button. I kept scrolling down the page, looking some more at some testimonials. And then again, you're going to get this and this and this and this and this and this and this. And this is what this is going to do for you. This and this and this, right? Another pay button, right? So I'm like, as if like there's more to give than that, right? And so I scroll again. And it's like, you're going to get this and this and on, and another pay button, right? And I'm looking at this, right? And I'm like, yo, this is exactly what I need. And she said on her page why part of these things that I would get with this one price would benefit me, right? It wasn't a long page full of, like part of it was her authority saying that she was on some news thing. I didn't even like read that part. I just saw the symbols, right? But honestly, right? But the majority of it was showing like, okay, this thing is going to help you save time when you're doing this thing. And I'm like, yo, I sure enough need to save time when I'm doing this thing because I feel that pain, right? So the offer she made, it was congruent. It hit me. I was like, oh. So I asked a question on that particular post, right? I asked a question because it was one thing I wanted to know that I didn't know, right? About one of the things that was given. So anyway, she messaged me today, right, about it. Now, I had already opened up the link into my browser on my phone. So I already was about to buy the thing, right? I just didn't buy it last night. So she messaged me this morning, and she, explains it. So anyway, I said, okay, cool. I bought the thing. I put on my credit card and I bought the thing, right? I didn't know the lady. I didn't ever see her on Facebook. Why did I buy the thing? Now imagine if I had seen her on Facebook, right? It would have been even an easier sell. But what I'm about to tell you is so powerful that I didn't see the woman on my timeline before. I don't know her, right? Nothing, never heard of her. But I pulled out my credit card, and I'm not an emotional buyer. All right? I'm very logical, right? Stuff got to make sense, right? Now, what is it that made me buy from a person that I didn't even know, like, and trust? I didn't know the lady, didn't know her to like her, didn't know her to trust her. But I put on my credit card and bought, right? Why? Because the offer was irresistible. So, Shamika, when you're saying for your Forex mentoring, right, and other people are selling the same Forex mentoring, what you got for me that they ain't got for me? This is where comes in your irresistible offer, right? Let's say that Forex mentoring, let's say, okay, I don't know what y'all get in that training, but okay, everybody gets the training. Let's just think, if I'm trying to learn Forex, what other pains am I going to have as I'm going through learning the Forex? Let's say, like, and I'm spitballing here because I don't know crap about damn Forex, but I'm spitballing. Let's say I need to learn some signals for some stocks, right? Then what if you came up with a list of what you have felt to be the highest paying stocks, right? And you said, hey, here's that list. I'm going to give you that list. That's what you're going to get when you join me in Forex mentoring. You're going to get my exclusive list of these hot trading properties or stocks or whatever, right? They're called, right? And also, I'm going to give you my cheat sheet on how you can quickly interpret the signals. Right now, obviously, I don't do Forex trading, okay? But these are just terms that I've heard. And as I'm thinking, if I was trying to learn Forex, what would I want to shortcut my learning curve that could help me, right? So now you offer that. And here's another one. And let's say, Shamika, you said, you know what? And when you join me in Forex mentoring, this thing, right? Yeah, you're going to get into the company group, right? Because everybody gets into the company group. But I have my private Forex team group where we meet every single week to review with Q&A on the Forex trading thingies that you're doing, right? So that we can spitball and see what's working for us so that you can do what's working and stop doing what's not working so that you can win faster, right? Now, why would a person choose that over just choosing me I didn't have none of those things? Because, man, you got something that's going to help them faster. That's it. That's an irresistible offer. It don't got to be difficult. We just got to think and put in some freaking effort, right? Just that is a reason why a person would join Shamika with Forex mentoring product before they joined me, because her offer hit their pain points. So now they're like, well, yeah, I only saw Shamika one time on my timeline, and I only saw D one time on my timeline, so I don't really know now one of them, but I have been interested in trading in Forex. I heard about it, blah, blah, blah. And now I know that if I do get it with Shamika versus D or any of them other folky folk, right? Them little wanksters out there, you know what I mean? Them wanksters, right? If I get it with Shamika, then I'm going to get in this private team group that's going to meet every week. So I know I'm not going to be alone. I'm going to get this cheat sheet on the most profitable stuff so I can go ahead and possibly, right, be into profit sooner. And I'm going to get this insider tips on how to analyze these, those signals, right? I'm going to get this if I join Shamika. If I join D, I'm going to get the company Facebook group and the damn back office, right? This is what I'm going to get, right? Okay, Shamika, yes. Because you could provide one-on-one, give extra value by giving them how to mark up their charts, books, and basic tutorials as well. Right, right? But no, ain't basic tutorials Shamika, we talking about irresistible, baby. Nobody wants to be basic, right? Exclusive tutorials. Exclusive tutorials. Why are they exclusive, Shamika? Because nobody's you. You're the only Shamika Phillips, right? That looks like you, unless you got a twin named Shamika Phillips and looks like you, but you know, whatever, right? But it's you. You're offering those tutorials. It don't matter how many other people are offering them tutorials. You're offering those. They're exclusive to you. You're going to put your twist on them based on your experience with the mentorship, right? For the trading, right? So that's going to help them expedite their results. Instead of it taking them 2 years to get results, maybe on your team, they'll get results in 6 months or whatever, right? And that extra value and that one-on-one, because there is no other Shamika. Nobody else can give the Shamika one-on-one because they ain't you, right? That's literally an irresistible offer, right? And the more irresistible you make it, people are going to be attracted and ready to do just what I did this morning when I saw that ad from a lady who I didn't know, never heard of, whatever. I put up my card and I bought the thing, right? She didn't have to convince me, right? She had an irresistible offer. She didn't even have to, message me and say, hey, how you doing? How your mama doing? So where are you from? You know how we have to like network with people and stuff, you know? She have to do none of that. She have to do none of that. Like, even if she wouldn't have messaged me, I had literally already saved the thing in my phone, the website. I was already going to buy. Whether she answered that question or not, because that question wasn't a deal breaker. It was just like, I want to know, icing on the cake, right? Because you gave the extra value, right? Exactly, Dorota. Value, value, value. But you have to make sure, right, that when you're presenting your offer, don't come like, oh my gosh, so many times, thank you, Brian. So many times I'll have people reach out to me and they'll be like, hey, D, have you heard of XYZ company? People are crushing it. This one guy made $10,000 off of it in his first month, and it's only X amount to get in, and you make X amount commissions, you want to get in. Man, what offer did you like, bro, sis, like you literally just said, D, I'm telling you about this thingy, which is a link, but I'm not giving you no reason to get it from me other than the fact that you think that I'm going to get it from you because you think you told it to me first. Where in anywhereville does that matter? Let me clue y'all into something. Right? Let me clue y'all in. It don't matter who told who what first. Who's giving the value by way of the irresistible offer. Now, not that time did Shamika say that she was going to discount her price. So before y'all think, well, I'm going to sell it to you cheaper, right? Well, I mean, if that's all you got to offer, if that's what you think, that all you got to offer, then see how it stacks up to the other people. If the other people ain't offering nothing, then it might win, If they listen to their live, then they offering something, right? Okay. So neither time did Shamika say, I'm going to let you get it for cheaper price, or I'm going to, cut you back, 50% of what you paid or whatever. Neither time did she say that, right? Do you know, guys, and I appreciate your comment too, Brian. Guys, do you guys know that when I first got into one of my main biz op opportunities, before I joined, I was looking to join, right? And at the time I was like, okay, so who should I join? I had narrowed it down to 3 particular people, right? That I had saw out there in the marketplace, given some, some value or whatever. One person said that you can get it at half price, right? And at the time I would have been saving $500, right? That was the offer from one person. They weren't offering any additional training or ongoing training, that they said that they were going to do like every week or every month or something. The offer that was made was you can save $500. Cool. Another person was offering that they had a team of people who you could bring your prospects to, and they all had like a hoopla session and encouraging the people to sign up with you and all this stuff right here. And I was like, man, that's awesome. And then another offer that they had as well is that if you got in at the $1,000 level, you would be able to learn Facebook paid ads, right? And I was like, yeah, I was really digging that because I didn't know how to do Facebook paid ads, right? You know, and I at the time I thought that was the only way I could make money on Facebook. Honestly, I thought that, well, we don't know what we don't know, right? So, and then so that was those two people, and then there was one more person who was offering. They had a onboard, not an onboard, a quick start guide, which basically when you join, right, you got this quick start guide to show you how to get set up quick, some different strategies on how to start getting some traffic, right, and some other insider tips and how to rank a video on YouTube is what was the offer. And the other part of the offer was that you could then give that quick start guide to other people who joined you. So now you'd have a bonus to give to other people that joined you. So now you immediately be of more value. This was the offer, right? And so I narrowed it down. The person who offered $500 discount, they was down. I was left with two. Why was they down? Because you have to know your audience. If you trying to pull from an audience that they pretty much like, they just trying to make a side hustle, then that would have enticed them, right? Because people trying to make a side hustle, they ain't trying to do this serious, right? Because a side hustle is literally that on the side, like a side chick, that's on the side. That's not your main chick. You see what I'm saying? So, but when you're dealing with an audience, if you want an audience of people who want to marry this thing and go all in with this thing, right? Then you're going to talk different. Then the discount is not going to matter as much. So the discount didn't matter to me about the 500 because I knew if I had the right tutelage and tools, right, that I could then make way more than that little 500. Feel me? Which I did, right? So I narrowed it down to those two offers, right? Now, mind you, all three of them people I had seen on Facebook, right, or YouTube, one or two, right? So that was an even playing field, right? So I narrowed it down to those two. Then I said, okay, which one do I go with? So I asked the one person who offered the quick start guide. I said, hey, because I really want to learn paid ads, but I wanted that quick start guide. Paid ads over here, quick start guide. So I said, okay, hey, are you going to teach us paid ads? Right? And he said, yeah. Right? He said, yeah, you get in, blah, blah, blah. You know, I'll be teaching the whole group paid ads. This person won. It was their offer. Now one of the two that was left in the running offered a discount. Follow me. It was the offer, baby. It was the offer. Now one of them was more of a, like, oh, well, I've seen it. Well, one of the people I had seen a lot more, honestly, but that wasn't even the person who won, right? Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, literally, guys, if this is resonating with you at all, put down a comment, say I got you, D. Because I want to make sure that you guys get this. Like I said, I don't do this live just to talk. I don't put this up on my podcast just to talk. I don't put this on my YouTube channel just to talk, right? That ain't doing it, right? So this is what you want to look at, your offer, right? This is the other way you can attract people to have them pulling out the card, right? Your offer. If all you're offering, right, is just whatever the thing is. If you selling, pins with a chewed up top, if you selling pins, right, and all you offering is pins, well, just get my pin from me because I told you about the pin first. Nah, I don't owe you nothing. Don't nobody owe you nothing, right? I don't owe you to sell for this pin because you told me first. Man, I could go out there and Google it and find the same company thing, and I could join the company. Why should I join you instead of join the company? Like, you didn't give me no reason, right? Other than the fact that you think because you told me something first, all of a sudden now I'm supposed to buy it from you, but you made me no offer. You made me no offer. Yes, Shamika, it is a concept that works. Absolutely. Corolla, what's going on, sis? That's what's up. That's what's up. Said I got you. Awesome. Brian, I got you. Tell me one more. Let's do one more example, guys. Let's do one more example. Put down in the comments. Now, Shamika told me what product she sells, right? And we did hers, right? So somebody else tell me a product that you guys sell, right? Tell me a product you guys sell. I know you guys, promote something. So put something down there, right? Okay. And as you guys put down one, because I'm going to pick one of yours and do it, but let me go ahead and do one of mine so that you see another example. Okay. Now, a lot of people are in the biz op space, like to make money online space, right? So it's always another biz op, right? Another way. Oh, this one is so great because this one I can make $100 a pop. This one, all I do is share a phone number and make all this money, right? Whatever. Okay. This is how I started positioning myself, right? instead of me just saying that, okay, you get this thing at the $1,000 level, you know, yeah, you can get instant pay, blah, blah, blah. They could get that from anywhere, right? I said, hey, when you get this thing at the $1,000 level versus the 25, for example, right? At the $1,000 level, now you get into my private Facebook group, right? And not only do you get into my private Facebook group, you get into my first tier of VIP, which means you're going to be able to have a live Q&A with me once a month, right? So that way you can get direct answers and direct strategies to go ahead and start crushing your business on Facebook, for example, right? Now, a person's like, I can get that $1,000 thing from that person who ain't got no VIP to help me out with nothing. Or I can get that thing from D, right? Who does have VIP, who's going to help me out with more stuff, so direct strategy, so I can actually learn how to do this stuff, right? And yeah, let me go ahead and rock with D. Now, let me show you how I position my course. I said, okay. Now, yeah, there's plenty of courses out there, plenty of Facebook courses out there. Say, hey, I'm going to show you how to do Facebook, right? I only bought one, right? But you know, I said, okay, let me think about this. How do I make my offer irresistible? I said, look at the pain points. I said, one of the pain points is that people are doing stuff in the wrong order. So I'm going to make this path totally clear for you, right? Not on just what you do, but why you do it and how you do it, so that now you can duplicate, right? Because other stuff is just regurgitation. And then if you don't really understand what you're doing, you're going to get it wrong. You're going to be like, oh, I thought that's what they said, because you didn't understand the concept, right? So I said, okay, I solved that problem. I said, here's another problem that people have. I said, they don't understand that their profile is messing them up, right? Now, people literally sell profile audits for like maybe $197, $297, somewhere around there. They'll get on the phone with you, do an audit or whatever, you know, and tell you exactly what to fix. I said, that's $200 to $300 value right there. Okay, boom. They're going to get that in my course. I said, okay, here's another problem. People don't know how to close, right? There's literally products, you know, that people sell, right? That all they do is tell you how to close, right? Like in the inbox, right? I said, okay. I said, all right, cool. I said, I've seen stuff like that sell for anywhere from $400 to $500, right? I said, all right, no problem. I'm going to cover that in my course. A simple strategy, right? A framework that people can use so that they can duplicate it, right? Because that copy and paste, it don't work, because people ain't robots. That don't work, right? I said, I'm going to show them the same framework that I use, and it's one that even beginners can use. Boom, I'm going to put that in my course, right? So that's another, you know, added benefit to why get my Facebook masterclass over someone else's. Then I said, okay, instead of me just recording it, which of course at some point it's going to be a recorded course, I said, you know what? When I first start out doing this right here, this masterclass, I'm going to do it live, right? I said, why? Because I know when I was going through this stuff, it's great to have the videos. It's great, right? I said, but if it would have been live, I could have asked my questions right then and got some response, like live, boom, 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 I'm in the mix, right? I said, I'm going to offer that live. Now, all the other Facebook courses out there that just give you recordings in the back and they're not delivering it to you live, right? Yeah, it's over for them. It's over. They're out the box, right? I said, okay. All right. I said, another thing that I know people struggle with is the fact that they're talking to the wrong people. The reason they're talking to the wrong people is that they don't understand the target market, because I didn't understand my target market either until I paid $2,500, right, to go to a separate coaching to actually get it. That's when it clicked. I paid $2,500, right? I said, okay, I'm going to include that in my course, helping the people, right, get down to who their target audience is. Now, literally, I paid $2,500 for that coaching that helped me with that, right? So literally, I paid that, right? And it was worth every bit of it, right? So I said, I'm going to include that in my course. I'm going to cover that. Boom. So now you see the things that I'm offering, right? My you know, offer stack, if you want to call it that, because that's what Russell Brunson calls it, right? You know, my offer is getting more and more irresistible now. More and more irresistible. So now I go from selling a commodity of just a Facebook training to Facebook masterclass offer and hitting the pain points of my audience. And boom, you're going to get this, and this is going to help you do this. Boom, you're going to get this, this is going to help you do this. Boom, you're going to get this, you're going to help you do this. Boom, boom, boom. Now, when I'm saying, I'm not just talking from conjecture. I'm not just talking from this is what I think. Because sometimes if it's something I think, I'll be like, yo, this is what I think, right? You know, it is what it is, right? Because I mean, I be thinking on a high level. I ain't even gonna lie. It's like, for real. If I feel something, if I ever talk to y'all one-on-one and I'm like, yo, do this, sis, or do this, bro, it's gonna work. It's gonna work. Like, I promise you, it's gonna work, because I don't even know how stuff comes to me, but everything I say be working. I ain't even lying. But anyway, but this one is not just on conjecture that I'm like, oh, it will work. No, it is working now. Like literally, I haven't even massively put out, you know, my Facebook masterclass, and I already have people signed up at the price that I said, right? At the price that I stated, because on, and I just did, and I didn't even have a fancy capture page. And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I just, you know, whatever. I just don't have one, right? I'm not a funnel builder. That's cool, right? But I did a video showing people what you can get. People reached out to me on YouTube. Hey, sis, I want to be down with your masterclass. Where do I sign up? Where do I pay? It was the offer, baby. It was the offer. It was the offer. It wasn't that, you know, they had been seeing me 1,200 years and only saw this other person one time, right? Because the person on YouTube only saw me that one time. They was actually looking for something else, and they happened to find mine because, you know, I ranked my stuff right, and there's that, right? Understand? It's the offer, baby. It's the offer. All right, let's see. Let's do one more. Let's see what's going on. Yes, Dave said, bring it in big time, dude. You already know how we do, baby. All right, let's see. Let's get one more example in. All right, let's see what we could come up with, y'all. Let's see what we could come up with. Okay, let's help Miss Corolla out. And I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. If I'm not, I apologize, okay? Wine with no added sugars, sulfites, or synthetic pesticides. I said pesticides, didn't I? I meant to say pesticides. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. I was mixing up sulfites with that. I'm sorry. All right, so now y'all already know that I gotta, you know, think about this, and y'all need to think about this too, because I don't drink wine. I don't even know what a sulfite is, and I know what synthetic means, and I know what pesticide means. So let's think. First, wine with no added sugars. Like who? Corolla. We need a little bit more info right here. Like, what type of people care about that? I need to know. Put in the comments. If anybody knows, put in the comments. What type of people care about the wine with no added sugars? Now, and I'm going to think as I'm saying this. I would think maybe it would be people that, because you said no added sugars. You didn't say no sugar at all, because I was about to say diabetics, but you said no added sugars. So that's not it. Like who cares about that, about the sulfites and synthetic pesticides? Tell me. Because in order to create your irresistible offer, you got to understand the pain points of who you're trying to offer it to, right? So what's my pain? Like, why would I choose your wine? And I'm not even talking about like, why would I choose to buy the wine with no added sugars from you versus the wine with no added sugars from somebody else? But why would I choose to buy the wine with no added sugars, period, versus just going to get me some Smirnoff or something, you know, something like that. Oh, okay. All right. So now it makes more sense. Okay. So Corolla says keto friendly, right? Paleo friendly, and diabetics. Oh, okay. Now I see. So this is a wine that people who are on certain diet plans can feel good about drinking, instead of the regular wine that is not keto friendly, to mess up their whole diet. They'll be all bloated and be like, oh my gosh, I wanted some wine, but look at now, my belly is sitting on my computer stand. Got it. All right. So since, let's take the keto friendly thing. All right, let's take the keto friendly thing. How about we do this? We know that people do keto for a lifestyle, right? We know they want to lose weight, right? You know, they want to be healthy, right? Okay. And they want to have wine with it. Boom. How about they buy the wine from you, right? And you give them like top 5 recipes, keto friendly recipes, right? Top 5 keto friendly recipes that go perfectly, taste well with that wine. And not only the written format of the recipes, but wait a minute, juice is cooking, wait a minute. But what if you actually made a video of cooking those 5 keto recipes, right? Meaning at your home, you had somebody doing a video, you get the whatever the keto recipes is that go with the wine, you being like a whole Martha Stewart up in there, right? You get the ingredients, you cooking it up, showing them step by step, measure this, right? Put this in. Oh, isn't that going to be so beautiful, right? How they do on the cooking show, right? And you put that in a video format, right? So each recipe has a video with it. So now you have a video training series, right? And then you pour the wine with the dinner, right? So now it brings it all together. And it makes sense because it's a keto person, because it's a keto friendly wine. So they care about the keto stuff, right? Otherwise, they would just buy the regular wine. Now, if I am in the market, or not even if I'm in the market, if I'm a keto person, right? If I'm a keto person, and the reason why I stopped drinking wine is because I couldn't find no keto friendly wine, right? I'm like, oh, okay, well, that's cool. So now it comes down to, why am I going to buy it from Corolla versus buying it from D, right? Who I sell keto friendly wine to, let's say, right? I sell keto friendly wine to buy my wine, right? Now I'm going to be like, well, yeah, that's cool, D. You sell keto friendly wine. That's cool. But Corolla also will give me this recipe to go with this wine, and she's gonna do the video series, because Corolla already know that when people are following recipes on the written format, we be like, what's a pinch? Because we're not chefs, okay? We're like, what's a pinch? What really is a tablespoon? Yeah, I literally had to message someone on a product that I bought and ask them, what's a tablespoon? Yes, I did. Okay, there's that. So you do it on video. So now we're seeing, when you say put a pinch, guys, a pinch is just how much you put in your finger. See? Right? Or a tablespoon. Look, this is how you can measure out a tablespoon. I just take a spoon about this size, blah, 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 blah. Now we're like, oh, we get it. Right? So now we clearly will be able to see that recipe. And now it's like, yo, I'm going to get that when I buy her keto-friendly wine. I'm going to get that. So why am I going to buy that keto-friendly wine from you when I'm going to get that if I buy it from Corolla? I would be crazy not to buy it from you, Corolla, when you giving me the recipe that goes with it so I have something to eat. How about this, Corolla? Now let's say, now this is what I'm thinking off the dome, right? What about, I would think that wine has to be taken care of a certain way, meaning like, I wouldn't think that you could just leave it out, right? Because it might, I don't know what it's called, ferment or something, or go bad. I'm thinking because wine has, grapes or berries or something, right? So therefore it probably would go bad. So if it would go bad and spoil if you just left it out, how about you actually included a checklist of things, or a cheat sheet, whatever, right? Of basically tips on how a person could be able to care for that keto-friendly wine to make it last longer than what typically people do. Maybe typically people leave it sitting out and they wonder why their wine only lasts 5 days, for example, right? And you're like, no, I'm going to show you exactly how to care for this wine. So instead of everybody getting 5 days out of wine, I'm going to show you how you can get 10 days out your wine, or however long they get with the wine. And you literally give them that sheet. That's one of the offers, one of the bonuses they get when they get it from you. How about that? So yeah, I'm definitely looking at getting your stuff right here, right? Because of your keto friendly stuff. It just works perfect. I'm getting some food, right? I'm getting some food right there. And I'm getting to understand how to care for it. Said, yeah, you would. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Corolla, brilliant. Yes. So you see, guys. So guys, are you seeing? Are you guys seeing? Okay, that when you increase your offer, notice Corolla did not say that if you get my wine, I'm going to give you 10% off, which that might be a coupon that you use. And that's fine, right? But you didn't say, when you get my wine, I'm going to give you 10% off, or you get my wine, I'm going to give you buy one, get one free, because that costs you something. That costs you, Corolla. But making that video takes you time one time. That video I'm talking about, the recipes, makes you takes you time one time, and you can give that to each and every person. You don't have to keep making that video. With a discount, you got to keep giving that discount, meaning that person gonna get 10%, that person gonna get 10%, that person gonna get 10%, everybody getting 10%, right? But with a video, you made it one time, right? With that cheat sheet you made it one time. With that download, you made it one time, right? With the recipes, you made it one time, right? And you use it over and over and over and over, right? Off of that one offer, now you have taken yourself out of being a commodity, out of just, I sell sugar-free wine or no added sugar wine, right? They're like, yeah, so does like 10 million other people online. Why should I buy from you? Oh, because you get this and this and this and this. And the more you saying this and this, and they see that it's congruent, you ain't just adding bullcrap on there. They see this congruent, right? That it matters to them. The more you saying in this and this is what they're doing. And this and this and this and this. They're like, give it me. I want the wine. I want the wine. Like literally, guys, real talk. When I saw that product come down my newsfeed, right? I was looking at like, whoa, this is just what I needed, right? So I'm reading it like I told you I was reading it, right? And here's this. It's not even an affiliate program, right? How about, check this out. I already sent another person. I hit up one of my colleagues, right, in my VIP. I said, sis, remember we was talking about doing this right here? And we doing the thing, right? I said, this right here is definitely going to help. I'm literally selling the woman's stuff. I'm not an affiliate. There's no affiliate program for the woman's stuff. I literally this morning was selling the woman's stuff to another VIP member for her. I got no commission off that. I said, yo, you need this. She said, yo, send me the link. I said, okay, here go the website, go. So the woman then got 2 sales, right? Because her offer was good. And I don't even know the lady. I don't even know the lady. Sis, they don't have to know you, Corolla. When your offer is good, they don't have to know you. Right. She said, we got gift sets too. Right? Corolla said, I want to do another one. Right. Exactly, Corolla. Nobody's in it to lose money, baby. Right? We increase the offer without having to, give up our profits. All right. So is this making sense to you guys? Right? Is this making sense to you guys? If it's making sense, put down a comment saying value bomb. Put down a comment, say value bomb. Because that's what I want to know. Put down a comment, say value bomb. If this is making sense to you guys. All right. Because like I said, I bring it because I want you guys to be able to get some insight. Even if you have to catch this on a replay, that's totally cool. Right? Replay it, rewind, you can do all that. All right. And you already know that's what I'm about. Increasing the knowledge for you guys for the network marketers online so you can start crushing your business. And of course, all right, of course, my thing is Facebook marketing. So yes, I do have a Facebook marketing class. Okay. Coming up, it is a Facebook master class. All right. And I already told you, we're going to learn about the closing. Okay. We're going to learn about getting into your target audience. So you know who you're talking to, baby. Right. And we're talking about actually doing role plays of closing as well. Instead of just telling you how to close, let me go ahead and show you how to close, baby. Right. And we're talking about these lead magnet things, man. This is what we just going to put. This is what's going to float around inside of our training group. All right. Yes, definitely share this to your team. Definitely share this to your team. Right. And guys, so if Facebook marketing is what you're trying to go ahead and get a grasp on, you want to see how it's done from start to finish in a strategic manner, because I'm a strategy person. Right. I don't like doing a whole bunch of work for nothing. Right. In a strategic pattern. Right. And you're tired of people giving you the what, meaning, OK, here's the training. Just go ahead and watch that. Right. But you're stuck clueless because you're like, okay, that's the what, but I don't understand why am I doing it, right? Because when you understand why you're doing it, you can actually do it faster and have more clarity when you understand the why, and you won't get stuck nearly as fast. So you understand the why and you understand the how. I literally gave you examples of the how right there. This is how you break it down, baby. But this is the type of stuff that's going down in Facebook Masterclass. You're not going to just get the what, you're going to get the why, and you're going to get the how. All right. So if that's something that you guys are interested in, I actually did a sneak peek video. All right. Where I show you guys the actual topics that we're going to be discussing and give you more details on that Facebook Masterclass. And I'll put that down in the comments. I'll just put the link down there so you can go ahead and check out that video and see what you're in for. So you can go ahead and reserve your spot for this Facebook Leads Masterclass, baby. Other than that, y'all already know. If you like this, go ahead and put a heart on it. Like, throw some hearts on it, man. The likes is cool, but I want to see some hearts. Show me that you love me, baby. All right. And share this video out. Definitely share it to your team, Corolla, so they can get insight on this and rock out with that. All right. And when I drop that link down there for y'all to check out that sneak peek of that Facebook Masterclass, rock out with it. Click it up, baby. Other than that, this is 𝐘𝐨 later, baby. And what we're going to do, we're going to take this red to the top. All right. And we,